yeah, that wasn't my best decision. So I'm flying blind. I spent 200 bucks on 6 beer steins, German beer steins.
If I could turn back time.
I'm Eric, and at the age of 40, I walked away from a corporate desk job with all the benefits you could ever ask for and decided to roll the dice, bet on myself, and start a resale company. I buy storage lockers.
Let's see what this oh, it's sign.
I go to live auctions.
$30, $30, $29, $30.
I go on private picks.
Quite a bit of stuff.
And so much more. So come along for the ride as I build this resale company from the ground up. And now, let's get to another episode of Reliable Reseller.
If I bought all 3 boxes, it's just all different. Some of it has like ridges on it.
Yep,
and
it's
some
all different textures.
all different textures.
Yeah, some of it just like this is just plain smooth.
Yeah, and this
Both
one here
sides.
has got.
That's textured.
Yep.
Like that's textured.
Mm-hmm.
Boy. See, I know. Would you be willing to go 150 on all 3 of those?
So somebody's a Boilermaker.
Yeah.
Somebody went to Purdue. Is that you?
Yes.
Right on. So you have any vinyl records, man, or golf clubs you want to get rid of?
I've got some golf clubs at home, but my God, I just have one set down here.
I got you. Yeah, I get it. Yep.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Have a good one.
You too, brother.
All right, man.
American picker.
Something like that. Yeah, I'm trying to follow in their footsteps.
Yeah.
Go around picking. So we just left that mobile home park and we bought 3 boxes of stained glass. He was initially asking 150 bucks for all of it. We offered him 50 bucks and he took it. We're just taking a chance. I'm not really sure if there's going to be some high dollar pieces in there or not, but we'll see. We'll look into them a little more deeply and see. They're probably going to go out to the auction house because I don't want to ship glass unless there's a really high dollar piece in there. We'll see. Aside from that, had a guy come up to me and tell me that, and an older gentleman, and tell me that he has 600 German beer steins and he wants to sell them all. And so I got his information. He is also here in Zephyr Hills and gave me his phone number, his address, and name and everything. And so we're gonna shoot over there and see Ron here in a couple of hours and go check out 600 German beer steins. I don't know much about German beer steins. Short of what I can see on eBay, and there's like over 7,000 listings and only about 2,000 solds. So they don't have the highest sell-through rate. But the ones that I did see that are selling, they range in prices. Some of them are $10, $15 a piece, and some of them are over $100 a piece. So it's going to depend on, you know, of course, which ones that he has. So it's not going to hurt to go over and take a look, especially considering he has 600 of them. So even if we can get them for the right price, you know, if we can sell them for, you know, $15 a pop, if we can get them for $1 or $2, it might make sense. We'll just have to see. But we're going to do that in a couple of hours. We'll just go on that pick and look at these beer steins. Let's go, guys. Okay, so I'm pulling in here. We're gonna go look at these 600 beer steins. So let's go find this. I think I'm in the right place. let's find this place. Let's go.
Save it.
Right. So, wow. Okay. So what can you tell me about them? Are they made by anybody special?
They're all made in Germany.
All made in Germany. And are they, who's the manufacturer? Do you know? Is it?
No, the names on the bottom.
Okay.
I didn't get that involved in them.
Sure, sure. And so was it your personal collection?
Yeah, I've collected them since 1961.
Absolutely. Okay.
Wow. Good finish in German.
All right, guys, we're gonna buy some beer steins. We're gonna buy these 5 here and another bigger one. And then if we can move them, we'll come back and we'll buy every single one of these. They're super cool. They're super cool. He has a ton of them. And these things down here, I'm not quite sure what they're called. I know the light's probably not the best, but
All right, so I just bought 6 German Beer Steins. My internet was not working there for some reason, so flying blind on this one. He's got hundreds of them sitting there, and I looked up German Beer Steins before coming over here, and they're all over the place. I mean, I'll flash up on the screen sort of what I'm talking about, and you know, some of them are 20 bucks a piece, some of them are a couple $100 a piece, and it depends on who makes them and the size. And the ones that he has, they're almost all big ones, like 14 inches and larger.
Keep left
They're
to 7th Street.
They're big, and but he's not giving them away. Which
3/4 of a mile. Turn left on Meridian Avenue.
That might be a great deal. If I can get $100 a piece, 120 bucks a piece, I'll gladly give him 30 bucks a piece for these things. If I can get, you know, over 100 bucks for them on the other side. I just don't know. So we bought 6 of them. We gave them $200. There's one of them in there that's really big. It's like 2 foot tall. And I did see it on eBay. There's actually a receipt in it from where they bought it for $107. They bought it from Shop Goodwill, so relatively recently.
In 1/2 mile, turn
they
left
paid,
on Meridian Avenue.
I think it was 170 bucks total out the door, shipped to them is what they paid. You know, that's if I can get 170 bucks for it, I paid 200 bucks for all 6 of the steins. So if you know, we can average somewhere around 100 bucks a pop, on the average, right, that'll put me right around 600 bucks for a $200 investment minus taxes and fees. You know, so if I can take my 200 and turn that into 200, absolutely, then I would shoot back over there and just buy all of them from him. I told him, I mean, that's pretty much what I told him. I'm gonna buy these 6. I'll take them.
Turn left at the stop sign.
We'll throw them up in the eBay store and see how they do. If they do okay, then I'll come back over and buy all of them. So I'm flying blind. I spent 200 bucks on 6 beer steins, German beer steins. Big ones though, not the small ones. I'll show you when I get home. We are about 20 minutes away, so let's do this. All right, so made it back home. So here are the 6 steins that we got today. So as you can see, kind of down here, these things are big. They're almost, I think that one back here is 19.5 inches tall. He had one that was 2 foot, but the top was broken, so we passed on it. This one is like 17 or something. These over here are 14 or so. This guy here in the back is kind of cool. He's not like a normal stein. It's kind of a, you know, it's big. I don't even know what you call that. Anyway, these things are big and heavy. So again, we paid 200 bucks. We'll see. We're gonna try them. We're gonna throw them up on eBay, and if we can average $100 a piece, right? That's $200 that we spent, $600 on the other side. That puts $400 or so, and roughly $200 after shipping and fees and taxes and all that other kind of stuff. So not a bad score if we can do it. And if we can, then we'll go back over there and buy all the rest of them. I mean, these things are cool. Lots of detail on them. Yeah, the tops of them are pewter. This one has these guys on top. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. This has got like a fox for the handle. It's interesting and unique. It's different. So we'll see. Okay, and then in these boxes, we paid $50 for all 3 boxes. It's a bunch of stained glass. I have no idea if it was a good deal. I think so, but let me get this out and show you. 1 second. All right, so here are the 3 boxes of stained glass. Some of this stuff is has a texture to it, and some of it doesn't. Some of it has, you know, some of it's just clear. You can see right through it, sort of like that. And then some of it you can't. So just different types of pieces. Some of them have price tags on them from whenever they were purchased, way back whenever they were. So you know, I don't know, but there's a lot of it here, and I know stained glass can be expensive, but I just don't know a whole lot about it. And there's a ton of it here, so I mean, at a minimum, I would think it wouldn't take a whole lot of effort to get the $50 back. So we'll see. And then, you know, over here, these 2 boxes down here, it goes pretty deep. There's some full sheets. They're like 8.5 by 11, like a sheet of paper big. And then this box has a lot of like broken pieces and pieces that they said they've cut, and you know, they've cut shapes out of certain pieces, and this is what was left from the sheet, you know. So just like spare scrap pieces, but still usable if you're making, you know, stained glass art or something like that. So we'll see. We'll see. I legitimately thought I'd be able to make some money off these beer steins. I really thought I'd be able to sell them and get $100 a piece for them. And it just didn't work out that way. Let me show you what I actually got for them. So first up was one of these big 16-inch 2-liter steins. I've seen other steins very similar to this one on eBay that had sold for about $100. So I mimicked my listing after theirs. I put mine up auction style. I started out at $30 and just let it rip. As you can see with this one, it only got the one bid of $30, and it got that bid like 2 minutes before the auction ended. So not a great way to start. The next one I listed was this one here, more of a pitcher style of a stein. And I found one on eBay that was almost exactly like this in terms of the style. Again, I mimicked mine after theirs. I started out at $30 on the auction with this one, and this one did get a couple of bids, but as you can see, the bidding stopped at $35. So it did not get anywhere near the $100 that I was kind of hoping it would. So this next one here is one that I was a little surprised it only went for $73. I really thought this one here would be the one that would give me the bulk of my money back. And it's really why I spent the $200 to buy the 6 of them, because I thought this one would bring about $100 to $150 by itself. It didn't, unfortunately. It only brought 73. It's a much larger stein. It's almost 2 feet tall, roughly. It does have the man and the woman there on the top. So it is a little bit different. There's a little bit of a unique stein. There was a receipt inside of the stein for when they bought it initially, and they paid like $160 for it, $170 for it, something like that, with shipping from Shop Goodwill. So I thought for sure I'd be able to get at least $100 for that stein, and even that one fell short. All right, so this one here is a bit of a unique stein too. It has the fox for a handle. It's only a 16-inch tall or 15 inches tall, whatever it is there, but it's a bit unique, I thought. And with that fox as a handle, I thought for sure that would make it desirable. But as you can see, it didn't even sell. I put it up for auction for $30 as an opening price. 0 bids. So womp womp on that one. Now, I do still have 2 left, and actually 3 for the one that didn't sell on eBay, but the other 2, I have them out at the auction house. I am hoping that I can get $30 a piece for them. The auction house. I know that's not realistic. I know I'm not going to get $30 a piece for them. But I'm not going to put them up on eBay because it's the packing and the shipping of these things. I don't like shipping glass if I don't have to. For the small amount of profit that they're going to bring, let's just take them out to the auction house and try to get a couple of bucks for them and move them along. So that's where these 2 are. Now, I do still have the one left, the one that didn't sell over on eBay. So we will take that one out to the auction house probably next week as well to convert that into some cash. But all in all, this was not a good purchasing decision. I won't buy these again unless they're the right brands. It just depends, you know. But I definitely won't buy these types of German beer steins. So I spent $200 on the 6, and so far I've got $30 for one, $35 for the other, and $73 for the other, and the other one didn't sell. So I'm up to $138 on eBay. Now remember, eBay takes a cut, so that isn't $138 in my pocket. It's more like $100 or so in my pocket that I also have to pay taxes on. So realistically, it's like $75 or so, roughly, in my pocket. Now, hopefully, with the other 3 that I still have left, I can get $20 a piece for them or so at the auction house. I don't know. But in the end, I'm probably going to lose about $100 on this deal. It was not a good deal for me. I was excited at the time. I thought it was a really good deal. I thought I was going to make like $200, but it didn't work out that way. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you today. Learn your lesson from me and don't buy these types of German beer steins, at least at the price I paid. If you can get them for a lot cheaper, then yeah, you can sell them for $30-$40 and you can make some decent profit. But if you spend $30 to buy them, there's not a whole lot of room on the other side for these types of German beer steins. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff down below, and come back tomorrow. We'll do something else. Bye, guys.